Finances, I think, are honestly not that complicated, especially in our case as therapists. But because we're really not very much informed, there's like a discomfort there. So the things we're going to talk about are how to conceptualize and justify our fees, how to demystify our income and what you'll have left after expenses, taxes, and contributions, and how to manage your income and expenses during the year in order to reduce your stress. So I have had a lot of people over the years tell me that one of the reasons why they want to go into private practice, but they're avoiding to do so, is because they're afraid of the whole financial aspect. So let's start with fees. And I call this the malaise because there's something difficult for us in terms of talking about money and being in a field where we're helping others. We've chosen to work in a field where we have a very human role, and that's incredibly inconsistent with wanting to make money. On top of that, we usually don't have any financial training, even though many of us are entrepreneurs and self-employed. We are victims of cognitive distortions. You know, for me, working with cognitive behavioral therapy, I talk a lot about cognitive distortions, and I know that with other approaches, they're not necessarily called like that, but you know, I do think that in with any focus that we take in therapy, we do end up talking about mindset and reframing and cognitive distortions. And I think that we have a lot of cognitive distortions when it comes to fees. So I shouldn't be doing this for the money. It's frowned upon. I have a colleague who charges less than I do, so I feel bad upping my fee, for example. There's also a phenomena where there's a habituation to the public sector wages. So a lot of therapists will start out working in hospitals or schools, for example, or in community clinics. And after a while, when they're feeling more experienced and confident, they'll start their private practice. And they're looking at the public sector wages and they feel like, well, I can't charge 4 times this fee or 5 times this fee. And hopefully you'll change your mind by the time I finish this training and we will go through this.